Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our episode of 123 Wrestling right here on SRB TV. I am Chris, and as always, joined by Nick Slade.
Let's go. We got Okada. We got Bender. We're ready.
Yes, so on today's episode, we are checking a look at predictions for AEW Dynasty 2024. This is their inaugural new pay-per-view, taking place in St. Louis, known for a giant arch.
I've been there.
Um, yes.
I saw the art.
And
It was nice.
yes. And yeah, it's looked to be a stacked card. Currently 9 matches. Good total. Good money
For
says
now.
one more to make it double digits because, like we say on this channel, Tony Khan loves him his double digit pay-per-views.
And putting his foot in his mouth.
So, a nice segue into what's been going on in AEW so far. They did their first set of releases. Like mass, I wouldn't say mass releases, but like a chunk of like
Yeah.
a handful of releases.
After Tony Khan once said he would never do that. He would never release somebody from a contract.
Well, it's obvious he's making room of his toy box to add more toys. Because no, I say this because literally a week later he talks about psych for like eventually getting more signings.
Like the motorcycle
Like
machine guns.
Jesus Christ. Yes, as of right now, they are in final negotiations with AW for like their contracts to be signed. That's what I've heard. So slight correction from my rebellion predictions. That
Mhm.
they're not signed. They're working out the last bits of their contracts
Oh,
before
you know
signing.
they were signed. We get on social media. Mercy machine guns are all elite.
Oh, you know who else apparently is all elite? Fucking Carlos Cabrera is now a member of the Spanish commentary team for AEW.
Okay.
Former WWE Spanish commentator. I didn't know that.
Collect them all.
And of course,
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them
of
all. Gotta
course,
catch
we have
them
to
all.
talk about the giant-sized elephant in the room. That is Jericho is starting another faction. Like I
Woo!
I can't
Yes.
anymore. I can't. I just fucking what the fuck, man. Like, by the way, we're using Wikipedia and they haven't even added that match yet, which we'll get to in a sec. But good Lord, why? I don't need another Jericho faction. I need
Oh,
another.
refresh. They added it.
Oh, they did. Did they fix the pre-show match?
Yes.
Okay, there they are. It's fixed. Okay, so yeah. So some reason Tony Khan thought it'd be a great idea to show the brawl in footage to help build I'm gonna put this make quote air quotes make sure build up the match between FTR and the FTR Bucks 4 at
Oh,
Dynasty.
please. That was just an excuse to show it.
I swear to God, I could do this the entire rest of this predictions, and it still wouldn't be enough to describe how much TK is petty jerking himself off. Like seriously. I'm going to keep it short and simple. With facts, I know both of us can agree on.
Mhm.
A, CM Punk's still an asshole.
Mhm.
Two, surprisingly enough, he was 98% right about what happened.
Yeah, 2%.
98%.
That 2% still important.
Yeah, that 2% is like incorrect. Like he did instigate and Joe barely did anything to separate them two.
Mhm.
Um and three
Jungle Boy wasn't very phased by it.
no matter how you look at this, they should have never shown this footage. Flat out. Never. There was no point. Yeah, they got a slight ratings bump, but guess what? It came along with what is considered, according to CageMatch.net, the worst episode of AEW Dynamite in AEW history.
Damn.
So there we go. We're done. That's it. That's all we're gonna talk about with
I
that.
didn't get to say anything.
Okay, fine. You get one thing. You get one. No,
One.
you get one thing. You better be glad I don't say you get 5 seconds. You get one thing. Go.
Samoa Joe's the only guy that looks good in this.
we all feel what Chris Hero was feeling in that footage.
And
Just
and Tony Khan feared from his life from that footage.
anyways, now let's get on to the actual entertaining portion of this pay-per-view.
All right.
And that is we're going to start with our hopefully uno macho. I don't think I said that right. In the 0 hour
I would
pre,
hope you would because you're the Hispanic one here, okay?
and that is a winner takes all match for both the AEW Trios and Ring of Honor six-man tag team championships as Bullet Club Gold defends against the Acclaimed, where the Acclaimed are defending against Bullet Club Gold. It's the only time I can do that. Say that like vice versa and stuff like that.
They're both
So
defending against each other
yeah, so eventually, excuse me, as we all predicted, they win Splitsville.
for some reason.
Bang Bang Scissor Gang, rest in peace, whatever.
Because
And
Boko
since
Go just decided, yeah, we're heels again.
and since then, it's been a little back and forth. But now, as on Dynamite, Bullet Club Gold has challenged the Acclaimed to a winner takes all match, which I think a lot of people online were predicting was going to happen. Like it's like, okay, so does that mean you're merging the tag titles? Does it just mean like they're just gonna be like undisputed like six-man trios champs? I don't know how would you word probably better wording than what we call it the UWU Championship in WWE, but
They'll just help be champions of both and defend them separately.
yeah, probably. But yeah, I mean, the Acclaimed have had a fine trios title. Okay, you can say the exact same sense about both six-man tag champs teams is that they've had a pretty whatever run. Like
Yeah,
there's not been much between the two teams in terms of title defenses. Like, I mean,
I miss when
like
House. I miss when Black were champs.
I miss it too.
House rules were
This
fun.
this one could go either way, but if we're trying to rebuild JY and do something else with the acclaim aside of just scissoring, I guess I can go Bullet Club Gold winning. Like, uh, I
Uh,
I'd say I don't know. Like, there's not much to this rivalry.
thing is, I like Jay White. And I like Billy Gunn.
I like them
Not a
too.
fan of anyone else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bullet Club Gold
Yeah.
because the Claim's been champs now for 235 days, longest reigning trios champ so far. Yep, 235 days as of this recording.
Yeah, and I must just say on that. Speaking of which, in an FTW rules match, Hook
Woo!
defends against Chris Jericho.
Hey, that's Lionheart, Chris Jericho to you.
I don't give a fuck about Chris Jericho. He needs to go away for a while. Like 3 months from now, whenever Charlotte Flair comes back, I'm gonna go, okay, fine, let's do this. Chris Jericho needs to get to that point with me. Right now, I'm bored with him. He's boring me. Like
Well, you know what I got to say to that?
Jericho
You just
Vortex.
made the list.
No, seriously, he trademarked the term Jericho Vortex. And he brought it up during his promo with Hook. So basically,
Was he
Jericho
not
is kind of
trademarked?
so basically, the story is that Jericho has become trying to become kind of a mentor figure to Hook, tag team with him, having a match with him, in which Hook did win
Lion Hook.
with a first ever pin from Hook. And since then they've tried to coexist, and like they had Shibata involved. A six-man tag with Shane Taylor Productions showed that it really wasn't working out. And then like Jericho whining to Hook's dad, Taz, to get him to talk in the ring on Dynamite, which they did, and even included Jericho inadvertently shoving Taz down to the ground. Yeah, he's basically a heel again, and like I don't care. I don't care. I so don't care. I don't care for Chris Jericho right now. I like Hook, but like he needs to do something else. Like, and the sad part is I think Jericho's gonna fucking win.
I mean,
Ugh.
he Do you ever think you'd hear the words of Chris Jericho, Ring of Honor World Champion? I mean, stranger things have happened.
That's just so you could get the moniker the Ocho. Jesus Christ.
Ocho.
I wanted to be Hook so bad. Like Hook to retain, and we
Uh,
can move
you
on
know what?
from this.
You say you're tired of Jericho. I'm tired of the FTW title in general. Like it's never
Oh,
used properly. Like has the FTW title benefited anyone in AEW?
no, no, you're right. I am tired of both, but if I gun to head, if I choose who was what I was more bored with, Hook's FTW reign or Chris Jericho in general, it'd be Chris Jericho in general. Like with Hook, that's just bad booking. With Chris Jericho, he just doesn't seem to fucking go away for a while, so I can miss him. But
Doesn't
yeah,
he have a concert tour to go on or something?
I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. So I want Hook to win, but it's probably gonna be Chris Jericho.
I'll go with Lionheart because why not? Why not add another belt to his collection? And he'll go win an actual belt.
I think next match is the complete opposite as Will Ospreay takes on Bryan Danielson. So Good Money says it's probably gonna be the penultimate match of the show. Like it's gonna be a hell of a match. Basically, the match is boils down to Will Ospreay wants to prove he is the best and he needs to take out the best, which is Bryan Danielson. And that's where this has been since. During so, for some reason, Don Callis family keeps on attacking the BCC, and Ospreay's like not really down with it. Even showing that tonight on Dynamite after Ospreay beat Claudio in a really good main event match on Dynamite. And he even showed disgust when he saw them attacking Don Callis family attacking was it Claudio and then eventually Moxley as he came down. Oh, by the way, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship champion John Moxley. And
What do you think's old? Who do you think's old? What do you think's older, Don Callis or Will Ospreay's joke about Triple H?
you know what? I'm going to give Ospreay a. I did the reason I didn't bring Ospreay's promo up from last week is I'll give his a pass because he was actually miffed with Triple H's comments because the reason was the reason Ospreay decided not to move to the US, stick to the UK is because his wife's father committed suicide and she's afraid of leaving the country because of it. So that's the reason he does the back and forth between the US and UK. So I can see why he took a real offense when like Triple H makes comments about Osprey not being a workhorse.
To be
In
fair,
which,
Triple H didn't name anyone.
but
Plenty
let's
of
be
people who could he could fit that description.
yes, thank you, exactly. So that's why I kind of gave Osprey a pass on that comment. I'm like, you know what?
If you're gonna make fun of him, come up with a joke that didn't die, that didn't get old in 2000.
I guess you could probably that's the only downside, I guess, but it is what it is. But honestly, this should be a great match. I was talking to my brother earlier, and I think my pick's gonna be Osprey. Like hands down, it's gonna be Will Osprey. But
Yes, because
don't
Danielson doesn't want to win anymore for whatever reason.
let me finish. But if I could see Bryan Danielson win because it would lead to Will Ospreay parting ways with Don Callis family. Because like
Um,
during the match tonight, main event tonight against Claudio, Donica was having panic attacks on all the near falls Claudio got on Osprey. So like if
what
he's
if what if Osprey wins, but because Don Callis helps him, but Osprey doesn't know Callis helped them, and that makes him angry when he finds out.
that too. But my money's still on what my money's still on Osprey to win.
Yeah, I'm figuring it's gonna be Osprey, even though I want Danielson to win because Danielson doesn't want to win anymore.
I mean, to be fair, there's quite a few there's a few matches on here. It should be like some serious bangers, like dead ass honest, like
Ooh, quick note. Speaking of bangers, Sheamus is back. Yay!
yeah, you didn't know that? Oh, and he got
I
back.
did know that. Yeah.
He got a remix version of his old Jim Johnston theme.
Yay!
Yeah, so too many
Too
lines.
many lines. Too many lines.
It was
Oh,
funny on Twitter. That's all he put on repeat on a tweet was too many lines, too many lines, too many lines, too
he
many
knows the
lines.
joke.
But nah, I'm happy for Sheamus. So speaking of potential bangers, in the for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, currently held by Vacant, it is the tournament finals in a ladder match because
Because why the fuck not?
as the Young Bucks take on FTR. So
Four.
f- four, which I predicted was going to happen as soon as the bracket came out. As soon as I'm like, oh, it's Bucks FTR four. It's Bucks FTR four, dang, hands down.
Yeah, when I
Like
saw that tournament bracket, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be the Bucks and FTR in the finals. Like,
exactly.
why do we even do this tournament?
And the
Well,
buildup has been fine. Okay, I'm gonna be
except except what we mentioned earlier.
okay. Aside from that, and then aside from FTR bringing up the back shaving segment from Raw years ago, um, which why
Let it go.
I think this is gonna be a good match. There's not much else to say. The Young Bucks being amazing at doing this EVP shtick, like this EVP gimmick so well, and and FTR are just tired of their bullshit, and they even say that nowadays. And there was a fun moment during was it the trios match they had tonight? The Elite had against what was it? Garcia, Penta, and Pac, which is that like Matt Jackson out of nowhere grabbed the mic and started commenting literally on the ring post next to the ring post during the match, even taking a back fall, what was it, a back body drop by Daniel Garcia. It's really good stuff. Like honestly, the
Did he
Young
do
Bucks,
did he do the stupid dance?
yeah, in what was it? In Matt Jackson's face. Literally, he gyrated into Matt Jackson's face. That's one of his moves now. I found that out tonight.
It's
Uh,
a stupid gimmick.
but no, the Young Bucks, aside from the brawl and stuff, have been great. Like they cut themselves out. Oh, was it? They had their ladder match promo run, the vignette run, and they cut it like halfway through just to talk about how they're gonna kick the current opponents for tonight's Dynamite asses. They literally cut like immediately cut, and there's PK sitting in the corner on the bottom right. Yeah, I've loved this EVP gimmick. It's been one of their better heel gimmicks. They've they've ingrained themselves into it. I've enjoyed it. Who's gonna win? Now that one definitely could go either way. Like seriously.
No, I think they really are going with the Bucks as mega heels tag team. I think they're going to put the belts back on them, and whoever tag team they want to push next is going to be who topples them.
And you know who's gonna help them win?
Brandon Cutler. Oh, that might happen. Yeah,
Yeah, so like
he's a New
they've been
Japan right now.
hinting at Jack Perry. They've brought him up before they showed that footage. His Windy City Riot entrance was great because he wore jackets to ring, but it was covered by the Chicago, what was it, the Illinois flag? Turn around, what was it? No, unveiled behind a flag that says "Cry Me a River,"
Oh, he's embraced it.
and even did some quote unquote maneuvers Punk did to him during that footage as well,
Oh,
like the choke holder
okay.
as and stuff.
So Jack Perry's taking full advantage of this, and it's working.
That's why there's
The scapegoat gimmick.
speculation. Yeah, that's why there's speculation that the Bucks make it the help of the Jack Perry to
And
win the tag titles.
he joins the elite.
Yeah. Um, and also I feel like if it was up to Sting, I think the Young Bucks would already be like tag team champions.
That's why I think another reason I think they're going to win
Yeah.
because FTR doesn't need a third reign right now. Well, the Bucks, this would be it makes sense to give it to them again because they're really hot right now with this new heel gimmick.
Mhm. But it should be it's a ladder match. The Bucks is like the Bucks home turf, so it should be a hell of a match. Hope to God everybody survives by the end of this with no injuries. Not gonna-
And if the Bucks win, they might be confronted by a certain couple of machine guns.
yeah. Dude, what if they use remember my theory I told you about for WrestleMania 40 about them debuting? What if they do that before this instead? Where remember what I said before?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, do that, but instead have it at
That's
the
your cards members.
Dynamite after Dynasty instead. Just have
Remember?
him. It's just all it shows is now leaving Detroit. Just have that uh
Motor City. Their TNA theme is really good. Motor
hopefully they bring it with them.
City.
I hope they get to bring it with them. I'm pretty sure isn't TNA on good terms with AEW? Yeah, that's the best face to put it.
I mean, they weren't
Okay.
very happy how it ended last time. They felt very disrespected,
Yeah.
which they
Uh,
were. They were disrespected.
so next up for the TBS Championship is a House Rules match as Julia Hart defends against Willow Nightingale. Okay, so is there a description of this stuff?
But did
Um,
Nightingale pick a stipulation? Because I don't see one.
so basically, this is Will Nightingale's ongoing feud with Julia Hart and Sky Blue, with Chris Statlander roaming around alongside Stokely Hathaway, who has been great. Who last week on Dynamite wanted Will Nightingale to challenge Edge for the TNT Championship, which was amazing. And to be fair, she did tonight. She did a cannonball on Brody King, which was fucking dope. Um. But nah, it's basically just continuing the feud they've had. Well, Statlander and Nightingale have had with Julia Hart and Sky Blue, and now Mercedes Moné is more or less in the mix. By the way, I hate for the fact we have to wait till the end of May to see Monet wrestle in AEW. That's just really fucking annoying.
Yeah, at least like the excuse for WWE Jay Cargill is they needed her to train more.
And the excuse for Ospreay was, well, I'm not I'm going to be wrestling coming in on February, and then from there it only took a few weeks for him to wrestle.
Oh, speaking of Jay Cargill, real quick, I
Mhm.
saw a report that they're gonna have her wrestle on live events to help her more in the ring too.
Okay, that's cool.
That's good.
Um, but yeah, so last week Monet got during an interview, the lights went out and she got attacked, assuming it was Julia Hart. By looks of some people speculating that it may have been Statlander.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I don't know where this match is gonna go.
Trip Barretta did whisper something in her ear. But he turned heel.
Yeah. See, yeah, oh true. That's another thing that happened that was really cool. I don't know. This match could go either way because they've really what's been interesting is that they've teased it could go both ways. We could either get Monet versus Julia Hart or Monet versus Nightingale, which I think honestly, in my opinion, I think the money's more on Nightingale Monet because of their what happened last year at that New Japan event. Um,
No, you don't think they want Monet to go for the world title instead of TBS title?
Well, I think whoever wins this well, she said it too. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Monet mentioned that who I believe whoever wins this match at Dynasty, she's gonna face at Double or Nothing.
The TBS
So
title.
yeah, I don't mind her even if she has a short reign, it'll at least be a reign, you know?
Yeah, when
I
Nightingale wins, she's only gonna hold it for a month. I
like
mean, it is like you could call it unfinished business because Nightingale wasn't supposed to beat Monet for the New Japan Strong Women's title,
yeah.
and
Mm,
you could say
mm.
it's Monet getting her win back. But I don't know. Julia Hart is the heel. So let's see. How long has she been champion for? Let's see here. She has been champion for 152 days at this recording. Not bad.
She won a full gear last year.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna say Nightingale. Even if it's like 1 month reign, this girl deserves a AEW title already. Good Lord. She is one of the workhorses of their women's division lately, and she is the most one of the most over women in the women's division aside
And
from Tony
for
Storm.
some reason, they don't want anybody to be Athena for the Ring of Honor Women's titles. They can at least give Will this.
Yeah, I know. I think even Athena's getting antsy to return to AEW. But what do you say? I say Nightingale.
Yeah, I'll go with Nightingale.
Okay. So next up in a trios match, the TNT champion Adam Copeland, the New Japan Strong Openweight champion Eddie Kingston,
He's
and
only
the
got one left.
new, huh?
He's only got one left.
And the new Ring of Our World Champion, Mark Briscoe, take on the House of Black. So, okay, so this stems from a while back in which Briscoe has started a feud with House of Black. It's gone back and forth for a while. Mark Briscoe even gained the help of Total Nonstop Arseholes. Thank you for Tom Campbell for that. That didn't help. Eventually, is now bled over into Copeland's situation and led into Kingston because Kingston just being Kingston. And yeah, just I feel like this is just to eventually set up Copeland versus Malachi at Double or Nothing
Mhm.
because I feel like that's what this match should have been, but it feels like
Yeah.
they're putting a pause until Double or Nothing at the end of May. But that being said, oof, I don't know here. Like all three faces are champions. Like
Yeah.
any of them taking an L is not good for business.
But you could have a little division between Eddie Kingston and Mark Briscoe, considering Mark Briscoe just took his Ring of Honor World title.
Oh no, they're cool. They happened last week on Dynamite in a backstage promo. They even came up with a team name. I think it was like Rated Chicken Hawk?
Chicken Hawk.
I'm not gonna write that down, but sure. Um,
Yeah, but Chicken Hawk.
but nah, that they're cool. So I'll give it just because of that. I think I'll give it the team face.
Um, I think you got to Malachi Black. You got to give a reason why he's earning a shot against Copeland. So I think House of Black needs to win. You can even
Okay.
have Black out of nowhere pin Copeland, and there's like, yeah, there he goes. He's the number one contender. If House of Black loses, why the hell should Black get a title shot?
Good point. We'll have to see where this
You know, that's
goes.
just me trying to introduce logic into AEW. That's my first mistake.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. In our match for
Well,
the
retelling
Women's World
AEW
Championship, Timeless Tony Storm defends against Thunder Rosa.
in a
So
match that we were supposed to get back all the way back at All Out 2022.
I haven't seen Collision yet, but she had Rosa had a hell of a promo this past Saturday, even claiming that like she's not going to win the championship, but she's going to drag Tony Storm's soul directly to hell. Like it's a really good promo. I recommend checking it out.
Sure.
It's actually hella good. It's good stuff. Like it's one of those fuck. Now I want Thunder Rosa to win kind of
I mean,
promos.
she never lost a title.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But I feel like we're still building up to either Mariah May, Tony Storm, or like Tony Storm Monet down the road. Um, I
Well,
I
if Monet for the foreseeable future is going after the TBS title, you can have Storm drop into someone else for a while. And I feel
'cause
like Rosa did never really got to really finish her title run. And Tony Storm's been champion for, as this recording, 152 days.
So, like, for me, I still see it as Tony Storm versus Jamie Hayter if she's cleared by then, because there's been no word on her return. I see that. I could also see like Monet versus like Britt Baker for the TBS Championship. Like that could be a good match. Like Britt, the only reason we haven't seen Britt is like she's just like nobody's. I forgot what's the term. You're not gonna miss me unless I'm gone. I forgot the term for it. I think it's something like that. Um, but yeah, I mean, should be a hell of a good match. Like the build-up's been good. Like maybe Perazzo interferes because Perazzo is hated for the fact that Rosa got the opportunity over her. Like they even had a war of words on Dynamite tonight in the ring. So, but I have Tony Storm retaining. I feel like they're just building up for like Monet Storm or like I
But
don't
how
know.
long will that match happen if you do have Monet have a run with the TBS title?
See, that's
That
where I don't know. Honestly, God, I don't know.
I think you could save maybe Storm like Monet going for the world title until like either all in or all out because they decided for some freaking reason once again to have one pay per view a week after another pay per view
Yeah, I
for
don't
some
know.
reason. So you have to book both those cards now.
So are you gonna say
I
Thunder
you know
Rosa or
I'm gonna go
Storm?
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna go Thunder Rosa.
Okay, no, that's fair.
So it's probably not gonna happen. But I'm gonna go out on a limb on it
Okay. So next up for the Continental Championship,
because
Kazuchika
that's a belt that's needed.
the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada defends against the Bastard Pac.
Pac.
Pac finally made his return recently and has taken major issue of Okada being there. And he had a I forgot, he had a really good line on Collision.
Oh, you mean that guy?
Yeah. But calling him something like Okada, like, oh, you're just a flavor in a month, pretty much.
Is that like like a self reference of how AEW works? Yeah, it really is flavor of the month. Hey,
Yeah,
look at this new sign we got. Let's push for a couple of weeks.
oh my God, this is going to be a good match.
Self aware. That's the word I was looking for. Is that self aware reference?
This is going to be a good, yeah, self-aware. This is going to be a good match
Oh,
for
I
sure.
know it will be. It's Okada and Pac.
Yeah, and I am very psyched for it. However, I think Okada is just going to retain.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
I don't
reason
know
for him to
who
lose
he's
it.
exactly. I still like shot in the dark. Like I said, nothing's guaranteed for All In, but I can still see Okada Omega 5. Yeah, 5. Can't believe fucking fifth one. Okada Omega 5 for the Continental Championship.
Yeah,
Like,
I can see that because Omega, obviously, when he comes back, he's going to go after the Elite because they fired him for
yeah.
being injured. Oh man, that would be like if you get the Bucks and Okada, who would Kenny get to be on his side? I guess you a Hangman Adam Page and is Kota Ibushi still injured?
Bushi, he's still recovering. I know he's like recovering right now. I know he's much in much better condition than he was before, but that's not saying much. It's not, fortunately, it's not the same Ibushi we got like in like New Japan like 2 years ago. So,
Yeah, that would be
but
cool though if we get Elite versus Elite.
should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna go Okada.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Okada on this one. But
So, oh,
God, there's no point to the Continental title. There's no point to it at all. Why is it? Why do we need three mid card titles for one company?
I don't know. So next up for the International Championship, which I had no idea this match was happening because I still haven't seen Collision from this past Saturday. Roderick Strong defends against Kyle O'Reilly. So Kyle O'Reilly, of course, we saw made his return at Revolution, and has been
Mhm.
very hesitant about his place in AEW. It's one of the reasons, like it's one of the reasons he kind of didn't want to jump onto Undisputed Kingdom because he kind of wanted to find his own path. Like, and of course, Roger Strong's respected his wishes. And for a while, like Kyle Rose winning matches, UK would come out and like celebrate him, put him on their shoulders and stuff like that. Of course, Kyle Ray eventually got to the point where he's like, I want to go for a championship.
Mm.
Apparently, like Strong's like, that's great, just don't challenge me. So, yeah.
So,
So
and like I did Nero voice, I did Morgan Freeman voice. But so Kyle O'Reilly did challenge Roderick Strong.
but yeah, that's where we're at now.
In
Hmm,
fact, he did challenge Roderick Strong. There you go.
yeah. I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I don't know where we're going anymore of Undisputed Kingdom. Like, dead ass honest, I don't know anymore. Like,
Because, yeah, they took Adam Cole off TV because he wasn't able to actually do rehab on the road.
yeah, and that's fine. That respect to him. He needs to. I think the most important thing to do is to recover from his injury, and then we can probably start something. I don't know, something, anything.
Yeah, that whole plan for Adam Cole went up in smoke.
Yeah, both him and MJF getting injured did not help the UK. Sorry,
And
the Undisputed
that's
Kingdom.
why the Devil storyline was a giant bust.
But so that's why I couldn't say for sure here. But considering how long Roddy's reign's been, which is like a little over, well, I wouldn't say a little over.
46
Um,
days after this recording.
yeah, it'll be nearly a year. Oh, not a year. Sorry,
Um,
I am half asleep right now. It'll be nearly 2 months. So I'll say Roddy retains here.
well,
Like,
it wouldn't be the shortest reign that belongs to John Moxley to 17 days.
that's right. And yeah, so I'm gonna go with Roddy. What do you say?
Oh no. Uh, I could see the Kingdom interfering and helping
Mm,
Strong win and
mm,
continuing the feud. But
mm.
really, who else is there for Kyle O'Reilly to fight? It's not like he can fight Adam Cole. Uh, Poor Wardlow was stuck in this freaking storyline. Um, I can see Kyle O'Reilly winning and doing something with his belt.
Mm.
Let's see. How many title changes have I predicted so far? One,
I
two.
wouldn't count the vacant one. That's technically not a title change.
Yeah, I'm not counting it. I'm already predicting like three. Could go either way. But the thing is, I don't know where else you do with this feud. Like they have a rematch. Okay. Uh, Fuck it. Kyle O'Reilly.
Okay, no, that's fine. We can be indifferent.
Yeah.
You're wrong, but you can be indifferent. So in our main event match for the AEW World
Oh
Championship,
shit! This is yeah, I probably should have gone strong, but whatever. And I just thought about
Samoa
this match.
Samoa Joe defends against Swerve Strickland. Now, of course, this has been going on for a
Totally
while.
babyface Swerve Strickland.
When ultimately, depending on how you look at it, Hangman ultimately costed Joe a chance at the championship during at Revolution. And since then, Swerve has been slowly trying to get back to the top of that ladder, even being Takeshita to get the number one contendership again. And since then, it's been some great back and forth stuff, tables, chains, knockout blows, like some great stuff between these two guys, even going so far as to last week make Joe actually paranoid for Strickland, which was a nice fucking touch. Even during the contract signing, Swerve signing his basically calling Joe a bitch and then signing his name on the contract in his own blood, which is pretty dope.
Edgy.
Um, yeah. And yeah, I think Swerve's winning. Like, I think Revolution was like, pause, hold on. Okay, we're done. Okay, next pay-per-view, you're losing the title. It's like I think Swerve's winning here. I feel like I this is this moment you need to build up a long enough reign to eventually get to that all-in match, which I'm assuming is gonna be an Ospreay Swerve, whatever happens at All In. So you have to have him win now to have a solid enough reign to where if he does lose it at All In, like at least he has solid reign. He got a great win on it, a great championship win. Like, yeah, because I could see like at Double or Nothing it being a Hangman Swerve, like steel cage match for the title or something like that. Um,
Yeah, because Hangman's totally the heel in this situation.
yeah.
And
So
it's like
that
that's why I said like totally babyface Swerve Strickland. He never apologized to Hangman for breaking into his house and terrorizing his infant child. He not only didn't apologize for it, he bragged about it as if that made him a great competitor.
but
Babyface Swerve Strickland, everybody.
okay, but I'm gonna go with Swerve.
Yeah, it's more likely going to be Swerve, even though I like Samoa Joe a lot more and would like to see Joe have a longer reign. They're gonna go ahead and go with Swerve Strickland.
It's a
But if you really want Strickland to be a babyface, you gotta give him away for Prince Nana and the
mm,
Embassy. The Embassy are still basically heels.
yeah. So well, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, Joe doesn't really. That's what's great about Joe. He's so over. He doesn't even need the championship to be over. Like,
I mean, he at least he's gonna get a reign with it, unlike Brian Danielson.
drop it. But
Never drop it. They
but
gave
I'll
CM
get.
Punk two reigns.
But I'm going to give it to Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. Swerve.
So now the most difficult part. What do you think is going to be the best match of the evening? And I will let you go first.
Ospreay Danielson.
Ospreay Danielson. Okay. Huh. You know what? I'll be indifferent. Though I'm a Danielson fan, I think you're right. I'll be indifferent. I'll go Okada Pac.
Hmm.
I think that's gonna be one hell of a one. 'Cause I don't think they've ever. I think it's the first time, isn't it?
I don't recall them ever facing each other.
In a singles match? Oh, okay.
No,
But
I
I'll
don't.
go. I'll go with Okada Pac. Honestly, there's a lot of match. There's quite a few matches on this card that could be like big, like
Oh,
amazing.
speaking of first time, if AJ Styles does win that number one contenders match, AJ and Cody have never faced each other. Never one on one.
Okay, cool.
We talk about that when we have our backlash predictions
Oh yeah, that's around the corner too. Yay!
in France.
Wrong. Ha, ha, ha. Ooh, that's gonna be great because I can't wait to talk about like, if this match gets for Backlash, can't wait to talk about Gable's heel turn. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
that was
he
great.
deadlifted Sami Zayn
Out of his
into a German
wife's arm.
suplex out of his wife's arms. Not even Moose is that depraved. Like, good Lord. Okay, sorry, off track, but yeah, okay, so you gone with
Swerve.
Osprey
Oh yeah,
Danielson,
Ospreay dancing for best match of the year.
and I was gonna go with
Probably will be
Kana.
match of the year. Who knows? Match of
If Meltzer had any say in it, he'd be giving it 50 stars. So
fuck Meltzer.
Okada Pac. Yeah, fuck Meltzer. 4 3/4 stars for the main event WrestleMania Night 2. Kiss my ass. Like,
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I hate his star ranking system, I really do. But yeah, I'll go with
Seven and a
Continental
half
Champion.
stars. Okay.
I'll go I'll go with the Continental Championship match.
Hey man, the main event match, man, it was in the Tokyo Dome.
So
There wasn't
that's
super kicks.
So that's going to do it, folks, for our predictions for Dynasty 2024. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some Dynasty-related subjects, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Let us know what you think about AEW Dynasty. Who you think is going to win big? Who you think is going to win not so much. Do you think the
Nice try.
scapegoat's going to reveal himself? Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our predictions overall. But most importantly, we thank you for watching. Now, of course, Nick, aside from his channel, where can they find you elsewhere on the internet?
Well, you can find me over on the socials, on the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Twitter X's, babies. But you also check out another YouTube channel I help out with called the Y Files. It's a great YouTube channel, getting really close to 4 million subscribers. It covers all kinds of fun stuff like UFOs, government conspiracies, UFOs, all kinds of fun stuff. So you go check them out on YouTube and go check out their website and check out their shop. You get yourself a Hagglefish t-shirt, a Hagglefish mug, a Hagglefish plushie. It talks and everything. And why not? Because he is a strict, my favorite one. Do it.
And
Do it now.
And if you want to check out our friend Mo Brothers on his
Mm-hmm.
socials, you can check him out at Afro Mobro. And he
Oh,
will, we've got confirmation, while he not be joining us for Rebellion, he will be returning to join us for Dynasty. So stay tuned for that. You can also check out our previous AEW reactions to Revolution 2024. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Nick Slade.
And this has been a very dynasty-filled episode of 1-2-3 Wrestling. And we'll see you guys later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.